Accelerate. Increase speed or rate of progress. Accelerate growth. Accelerate a process. Accelerate gradually. Accelerate rapidly. The company adopted digital strategies to accelerate its global market expansion. The government invested heavily to accelerate economic growth after the recession. Aesthetic. Concerned with beauty or artistic expression. Aesthetic beauty. Aesthetic appeal. Aesthetic response. Aesthetic judgment. Aesthetic considerations should not overshadow the need for sustainable materials. The fashion industry constantly evolves to meet the aesthetic preferences of consumers. Dysfunction. Impaired or abnormal functioning, often medical. Family dysfunction. Sexual dysfunction. Erectile dysfunction. Muscle dysfunction. Family dysfunction often results in long-term psychological issues for affected children. Social dysfunction arises when inequality and discrimination persist within communities. Ephemeral. Lasting for a very short time. Ephemeral beauty. Ephemeral success. Ephemeral pleasure. Ephemeral nature. The politician's popularity proved ephemeral after numerous scandals were exposed. The festival created an ephemeral sense of unity among diverse cultural communities. Coincidence. Occurrence of events by chance together. A happy coincidence. A strange coincidence. A creepy coincidence. A fortunate coincidence. The coincidence of their statements raised suspicion during the police investigation. It was no coincidence that both companies launched similar products simultaneously. Pioneering. Involved in developing or leading new areas. Pioneering work. Pioneering research. Pioneering concept. Pioneering initiative. The pioneering project introduced sustainable farming techniques in remote villages. The pioneering efforts of early astronauts paved the way for modern space exploration. Depiction. Representation or portrayal of something visually. A graphic depiction. An accurate depiction. A realistic depiction. A vivid depiction. An accurate depiction of cultural traditions preserves heritage for future generations. The documentary's depiction of climate change emphasizes its devastating concerns. Hedonistic. Pursuing pleasure as the highest goal. Hedonistic lifestyle. Hedonistic pleasure. Hedonistic pursuits. Hedonistic tendencies. His hedonistic lifestyle revolved around pleasure, luxury, and extravagant experiences. Some argue that a hedonistic approach neglects responsibilities and societal obligations. Exacerbate. Make a situation worse or more severe. Exacerbate a problem. Exacerbate a situation. Exacerbate a conflict. Exacerbate a crisis. Poor infrastructure can exacerbate traffic congestion in rapidly growing urban areas. Delayed medical treatment can exacerbate minor health conditions into severe ones. Insipid. Lacking flavor, interest, or excitement. Insipid food. Insipid conversation. Insipid performance. Insipid remark. His insipid speech lacked enthusiasm, making the audience lose attention quickly. Many students found the professor's insipid lecture difficult to stay engaged with. Predominant. Most important, or widely observed element. A predominant symptom. A predominant characteristic. A predominant influence. A predominant role. English is the predominant language of international business and scientific research. Social media is the predominant platform for modern communication and networking. Repercussion. Consequence or effect of an action or event. Serious repercussions. Potential repercussions. Negative repercussions. Damaging repercussions. Ignoring health precautions may lead to serious repercussions during a pandemic. Economic sanctions can have severe repercussions on a country's financial stability. Safeguard. Protect something from harm or danger. A legal safeguard. An adequate safeguard. An appropriate safeguard. An environmental safeguard. Stricter regulations are necessary to safeguard endangered species from extinction. Strong banking regulations safeguard consumers from financial fraud and exploitation. Deteriorate. Gradually decline in quality or condition. Deteriorate over time. Deteriorate rapidly. Deteriorate in quality. Deteriorate health. Relations between the two countries began to deteriorate due to unresolved conflicts. Lack of investment will cause infrastructure to deteriorate, affecting economic growth. Exaggerate. Overstate or amplify beyond the truth. Exaggerate the truth. Exaggerate a story. Exaggerate the facts. Exaggerate the impact. Advertisers exaggerate product benefits to persuade consumers to make purchases. The movie exaggerated historical events, making it less accurate, but more dramatic. Substantiate. Provide evidence to support or prove. Substantiate a claim. Substantiate a theory. Substantiate an argument. Substantiate evidence. The teacher asked students to substantiate their arguments with credible sources. His claims about corruption were difficult to substantiate without concrete evidence. Unprecedented. Never before seen or experienced, unique. Unprecedented growth. Unprecedented change. Unprecedented success. Unprecedented situation. Unprecedented challenges require innovative solutions and strong leadership skills. Technological advancements have led to unprecedented growth in various industries. Cessation. Stopping or discontinuation of an activity. Cessation of hostilities. Cessation of payments. Cessation of activities. Cessation of services. The company's cessation of production resulted in significant layoffs and job insecurity. The cessation of illegal logging was a major step toward protecting endangered species. Resilient. Able to recover quickly from setbacks. Resilient individual. Resilient mindset. Resilient community. Resilient fabric. A resilient economy can withstand financial crises with minimal long-term impact. The community remained resilient despite natural disasters and economic struggles. Nostalgic. Sentimental longing for past experiences. Nostalgic memories. Nostalgic feeling. Nostalgic about the past. Nostalgic longing. The old photographs made me feel nostalgic about my childhood and simpler times. The nostalgic scent of homemade cookies reminded her of her grandmother's kitchen.